So isometric means that we're going to be finding a position and holding it. And today we're going to be holding that position for 60 seconds. We have 25 movements. We're going to hold each of them for 60 seconds, and we're going to have 15 seconds of rest in between movements. So some of these movements are super difficult. Feel free to take rest throughout that 60 seconds, but as soon as you're ready, hop right back into the movement. Let's get started. Alrighty, starting in 10 seconds with a forearm plank. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Find those elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Get that butt down, really pull your belly button to your spine. You can count how many times I say that during this workout. Belly button to spine. That's good, 10 seconds, then you get 15 seconds of rest. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, find your squat stance. This next one is going to be at bottom of a squat hold, so this one's pretty tough. 5, 3, 2, 1, and squat down. But keeping that weight back on your heels. Trying to find parallel. Like get a little deeper. Keeping that chest up. What I don't want to see in this movement is I don't want us to collapse down, right? Where we are losing our back position. This should be really hard. You shouldn't be able to rest at the bottom here, halfway through. Ten seconds. That's good, that's good. Keep it up, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. Next movement is also going to be a really difficult movement. It is a bottom of a push-up hold. So we'll find our push-up position going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Holding this position as long as possible. Again, if you need to take rest, that's totally fine. You want squeezing your core. Halfway. Just breathe, just breathe. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, 15 seconds of rest. Next movement we're doing is the glute bridge hold, so let's get on our bums. Go again, 3, 2, 1, glute bridge up. Drive through those heels, really squeeze your glutes, maximum glute squeeze. Your hamstrings should be nice and jiggly here. Nice and relaxed, focus on the glutes. Trying to make a straight line with our body. We don't need to overextend. Just trying to make that straight line. Halfway. Check in with those glutes, make sure that they didn't turn off on you. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Single leg glute bridge hold is next. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. It's gonna feel a little bit more difficult. So everything is turned off except for that glute of the leg that is on the ground right now. Trying to make sure that my hips stay nice and square. Halfway. Grab to that heel. 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We'll switch legs. Going in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Relax, but really squeeze that glute. Halfway. Fifteen seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Next one that we do is just going to be a calf raise hold. Bring those feet directly underneath your hips. 3, 2, 1, come up on those calves. Think about pulling up through your head to keep your balance. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Next one we're going to do is a side lunge hold. Going in 10 seconds. 3, nice wide stance. 2, 1, here we go. Send those hips back, keep your weight on your heel. I like to have that opposite foot come up so it's not completely on the ground. Make sure that knee is tracking out over my toe, try and keep my chest up. Halfway. I also feel a big stretch in my hamstring over here. 15. Again, we don't want to be resting down in this position. It's a very active position. 5, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good, good. 15 seconds of rest. We're gonna go to the other leg. 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. And breathe and breathe. Thirty seconds. Twenty. 10. 3, 2, 1, and up. Good, 15 seconds of rest. Then we're gonna go into a high plank position. Whew, okay. Starting to sweat. High plank position going in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Same thing as that forearm plank, make sure that our wrists are directly underneath our shoulders, keep that butt down, pull that belly button to your spine. Good, pressing the floor away, we don't want to relax our shoulders down, push them up. 15 seconds. And rest. Gonna go into a forearm side plank next. My left arm is easier than my right, so I think I'll start with my right. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Think about making sure that elbow is again directly underneath your shoulders. Trying to keep our hips stacked on top of each other, so we don't want to open up like this. Halfway. $15. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Switch sides. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Again, think about those hips being directly on top of each other, shoulder directly on top of your elbow. Halfway. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, next one is going to be similar to that bottom squat hold, but we're going to be in a sumo position, which means that our feet are going to be quite a bit wider. Slight turn out to the toes, and go. Halfway. Think about those knees tracking out over your toes, because our toes are a little bit more turned out than usual. We gotta really externally rotate, really get them out to be in that good position to be tracking out over our toes. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Good, reverse plank is next. So fingertips are gonna be facing forward. We're gonna have a nice proud chest. Roll those shoulders down and back. Feet are together. Bring those hips up to the sky in 2, 1. Here we go. Nice proud chest. Try to make a straight line with your body. Lock out those elbows. Point the toes. Point the toes part just for me. Make sure it looks pretty. Your hips are going to want to drop. Think about squeezing your butt. Keep those hips up. Halfway. Fifteen seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. This one is really tough. We're doing a lunge hold, so we're going to be in our lunge position. Make sure that knee's directly underneath your hip. Flip that back toe under in 3, 2, 1. Bring that back knee 2 inches off the ground and hold. We're trying to distribute our weight evenly between our front and our back foot. It's really common for us to put most of our weight in our front foot. We're trying to send our weight back a little bit. Oh, but these are so hard, so do your best. The lower that knee is, the harder it's going to be. So if these are feeling impossible, you can go a little bit higher. But we're trying to keep that knee 2 inches off the ground. Seconds. Breathe, shake it. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good, we're gonna switch legs. Those are so tough. Okay, go in 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure your hips are square to the front, we're not opening up, right? Nice and square. Try and keep that knee down, chest is up. I like to have my hands on my hips, not on my front leg, using it for support, right? Halfway, breathe.
It's like I've been walking here for days, lost in the dance, so babe, I cannot forget you.
15.
All I need is one drop and then all will be forgotten, babe. Can't live without you.
5, 3, 2, 1, and up. Oh my God. Probably the hardest one. Next we have our single leg holds. This one's a little bit chiller. Here we go. Balancing on one leg. I know this seems easy. About squeezing your core. About that spring coming up from your head. Nice solid alignment. Try not to sit into one hip. Try and be nice and tall. Halfway. If you feel really motivated, move that knee up. Seconds. 2, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, those lunges really took it out of me. I'm exhausted. Okay. 5 seconds, and we're gonna switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stand up nice and tall. If you want to make it really hard, try closing your eyes. Halfway. Oh, pressing that big toe into the ground, that helps with balance. As I'm falling over. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one, we're gonna get on all fours. Quadruped hold. So we are going to make sure that our wrists are directly underneath our shoulders, knees directly underneath our hips. Tuck those toes under and bring those knees 2 inches off the ground and go. Make sure we're maintaining a neutral spine in our back, so I don't want to have this hollow position, but I also don't want to have like a huge arch position. Just a small arch in the lower back, pushing the floor away with my shoulders. Knees 2 inches off the floor. Pulling my belly button to my spine. More than halfway. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. We're gonna stand up, have our feet directly underneath our hips. Pretty narrow stance, hands behind the head. We're gonna find the bottom of our good morning position and hold. Going in 2, 1, here we go. Soften the knees and the hips back. Feel that big stretch in the back of your legs here. Keep those hands behind your head. You're gonna feel this a little bit more in the back of your legs. You can lean your weight a little bit forward into the toes. We don't want those heels to come up, but just bias your weight forward a little bit. Make sure your lower back is staying nice and tight. I don't care how low you go as long as your back is staying tight. "25 seconds.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now?
10,
Why do we stay cannot blame me for the things that weigh
3,
me down.
2, 1, and rest. Good, good. Sit down on your butt. Your butt bum. We're going to be doing a hollow hold. So you can either have your hand, you can either go into a boat pose, you can go into a full hollow hold with hands down by your side, or hands above your head, and go. Think about pressing that lower back into the floor. I shake pretty uncontrollably when I'm doing these. But there should be no space underneath your lower back. If there is, regress back to that boat pose position. You'll still feel it, I promise. More than halfway. Seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and up. Flip over into our Superman. Arms above your head, biceps glued to your ears, and go. Head is in a neutral position, so you're just looking at the ground. We're not cranking it up to the sky. Don't forget to breathe. Halfway. Seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Almost done. Final stretch. Next one's gonna be a wall sit. Find your wall. And go. Make a 90-degree angle with your legs. Think about those knees tracking out over your toes. Hands down to the middle or to the sides, not using them for support. I'm gonna drive into your heels, that'll engage your glutes a little bit more. Three, 2, 1, and rest. My favorite movement, single arm plank. So, yeah, if you can't do the single arm plank, that's totally fine. You can go to a 2-arm plank or another side plank. But we are gonna go for it today. And go. Try and make sure that your hips are staying square. Nice wide stance at the feet. Shoulders are square to the ground. We're halfway. My hips keep on wanting to come up. Try and bring them down. 10. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 15 seconds, we're gonna go into our last movement. Oh, here we go. Going in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway. These are so hard. God damn. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay, I know I said that was the last one. We just have one more. This is the bonus one. You don't have to do this one if you don't feel comfortable. We're going to do a wall walk. We're going to hold that handstand for 60 seconds. So, wall walk up. If this is where you get to, that's totally fine. Hold this position as long as you can. If you can, walk your feet into the wall. Let's do that. Twenty-four seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Blood rushing out of my face. Wow, such a good workout today. Thank you so much for doing that with me. It's kind of crazy that just doing these isometric holds, just holding these movements can be so tough, but so good on your joints and so good for stabilization and so good for your body. Thank you so much for doing it with me, and I'll see you next time.